After the alien invasion, nothing was the same. At first, the sight of the colossal ships hovering above us sent shockwaves through society. Panic spread like wildfire, but it wasn't long before the government stepped in with a plan they claimed was for our safety. We were assured that the aliens meant no harm, that they were here to help us advance as a species. But as days turned into weeks, and weeks into months, it became clear that the true invasion was not from outer space, but from within our own governments. Our rights and freedoms were stripped away under the guise of protection. The right to speak freely, to express dissent, all gone in the blink of an eye. The media, once a beacon of truth, became nothing more than a mouthpiece for the government's propaganda machine. Those who dared to question the official narrative vanished without a trace, swallowed up by the ever-expanding reach of government surveillance. Even our thoughts were no longer our own, monitored and policed by an unseen force. And then there were the banks. Overnight, paper money became obsolete, replaced by a digital currency that left no room for anonymity. Every transaction, every purchase, tracked and recorded for the government's watchful eye. Life became a carefully orchestrated dance, with the government pulling the strings. We went through the motions, but behind closed doors, whispers of resistance lingered. Secret meetings held in the dead of night, coded messages passed between trusted allies. But even as hope flickered in the darkness, the weight of oppression bore down upon us. The fear of retribution, of being labeled an enemy of the state, kept many silent. It was easier to comply, to bow our heads and accept our fate. And so we carried on, shadows of our former selves, living in a world where freedom was nothing more than a distant memory. After the alien invasion, we were left with nothing but the hollow shell of what once was, prisoners in our own minds, trapped in a reality of someone else's making.